All right. Okay, so let's go to your drive. So your drive is my Gmail. Hey, is this the one? Let me see. Hey, sorry. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, the cable is okay. Now it's good. Let me open this. Hey, Noah, have you tidied it up? No, right? What do you mean? Top corner, call new folder, is it? Yeah. Where is it? Noah. Okay, can I take a look at your drive? So how you manage your drive? So which one? So you mean I should click on this one? Okay, good. You see, it does not make. Okay, this way also can, but I think the better way is. Okay, come. You do this way, right? I see this one folder. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah. This is one way you can tidy up your thing. The other way you tidy up is, why not you just um, why not you just get all this into this folder and that one come out, right? Does it make sense? Can you do it now while I am looking at this? So this is called file management.
Alert from Microsoft PowerPoint. Sorry,
What are you going to do?
I think I'll move this up.
Oh, actually,
Alert from Microsoft
hold on.
PowerPoint. Sorry.
How come? So what I'm trying to say, can you highlight this? Okay, so how do you rearrange them? Like select and those things? I'm not very good with this. How do you select? No, this is not the best way to do. This is a bit, like, to me, it's a bit stupid. Okay, never mind. I will explore later. Let's work with this first. Because there must be a better way to do it. This one look very stupid to me. I mean, this way of arranging the file is a bit stupid to me. Can't read. What is that? Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, this question. Hey, by the way, do you know why I give you this 4 questions? Hello, you need to come closer. Okay, I don't want you to pay attention to that. You just pay attention to my this. Okay, just have to pay attention to this, the screen. Don't need to look at your. Can you close your book? your Chromebook. I don't need your Chromebook because all your answers are here already. Okay, first thing first. Do you know why I give you these 4 questions before I ask you to do this question? Are you thinking or what? Do you know why I give you these 4 questions before I ask you to do this question? 你放着放着，是我的，放回给我。Do you know why I give you these 4 questions before I give you this question? Can't you see the other? Can't you see some similarities? Okay. Can you see some similarities between these 4 questions and this question? Can you spot the difference and can you spot the similarity? 来。
That one is factorized.
I'm not talking about factorization. I'm talking about, can you see the similarities between this and this? So what are the same and what are different between these 4 questions and this A, B? That means spot the similarities.
It's similar because like the units, like the Y and
No. You know what's similar, right? It's like, let's say, okay, I have 2 eyes, you have 2 eyes. Understand? But let's say my height, I'm taller, you are shorter. So that's different. So can you tell what are exactly the same and what are not the same?
AB is a fraction.
I ask you what are the same. Answer me what are the same first. Look, this just A and this one first. A and this one first. So anything they are the same and anything they are different.
The numbers.
Huh? Where?
The first one is 3m
Mhm.
plus 12.
Mm-hmm. And then next.
The A is also 3m plus 12.
Okay, yeah, so basically you see 3m plus 12 here and you also see 3m plus 12 here. Just here only, right? Okay, continue.
Then the next one is like after 6m plus
Mm-hmm.
24.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then
you also have
6m plus 24.
correct. Okay? So let's do these 2 and A first. Okay? Can? So A, you are asked to factorize, right? So what have you done? You factorize? Okay, good. Your factorization is correct. Correct. And then you take out 3. Is it 3 or more? How do you decide? So once again, how do you decide? Hello, how do you decide? Don't waste my time. There's a one way to tell you how do you decide. 6 and 22. How do you decide? Don't waste my time, okay? I don't want you to waste my time today. How do you decide?
Highest common factor.
Correct. So next time, whenever you're asked to do factorization, actually the first step you should do is
Higher common factor.
yes. Do this right away on your Chromebook. So next time, if you make a mistake because of you never use the highest common factor method, okay, then you deserve You deserve to be punished. I cannot see what you are doing. Can you just... Okay, so with this, so now you realize what? You realize 6m and 24. So how do you split? Given your this HCF.
6.
Go ahead, do it now. So what's the answer?
6.
Mm-hmm.
Bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4.
Okay, good. So the answer is supposed to be 6 and then bracket m plus 4. Okay, good. So you make a mistake here, right? Okay? Okay? So the answer should be 6 would be the factor. So next time when you get such question, what's your first step to find the common factor?
HCF.
Very good. Okay? Don't do it your way. Do HCF, then you will not make mistakes. So you have this. Okay, now, so if you have your this, then this 6m plus 24, after factorization you get this. Then now what you can do is you can apply what you get over here and then use it for here, right? Okay? Just now you say 3m plus 12 is also 3m plus 12 here, right? So the 3m plus 12 you already factorize it into this format, right? So can you use the right hand side here and replace 3m plus 12 now?
Yeah.
So in a way, right, let me just repeat. Let me repeat the question first. So this is times, so it's times, I don't have to change. If it's divide, what I need to do?
Yeah, change the sign.
To,
Times.
and then what you need to do if you change to times?
The fraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swap.
Huh? Flip,
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's times, no need. So okay, now 3m plus 12 actually is from here, right? Can you see? So 3m plus 12, you have changed it to this. Okay, so change it to 3m plus 4. Below, do you need to factorize?
No.
No need. There's no bracket. It is 8. Okay, then below you have changed, I mean you have already factorized it into this format, right? So you just pick the answer from above. So now what you see? What I say here? What did I say here? Use what?
Cancellation.
Yes. So anything you can cancel here?
M plus 4.
Yes, m plus 4. So if you cancel m plus 4, anything else you can cancel? So it looks like, let me just do it here better. Because I can cancel more easily here. So you were saying cancel m plus 4, right? So I use a eraser. Anything else you can cancel?
3 and 6.
3 and 6, what you cancel?
The 3 become 1.
Okay, so in a way it's like 3 divided by 3, right?
Yeah.
So it becomes 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Then the 6, you divide by 3, you get?
2.
Okay, 2. Okay? So you, in fact, you don't have to write this divide by 3 out. Okay? You don't have to. Okay? So that means instead of 6, you have 2. Instead of 3 is 1. Okay? Anything else?
No.
You look 1 and this, and 8 and 2. So that means you think that whether 8 can split to what? You always look for opportunity to simplify. So you ask yourself, 8 and 2, any possibilities for you to simplify? Not just, oh, no. How do you split the 8? Can you divide by 2?
Yeah.
If you can, then you divide by 2 here. Divide by 2, you get 1, right? You divide by 2, you get
4.
So who say no more? Then who say no more? Right? So how do you decide next time? Whatever you get, always ask yourself, divide by 2, can I? If you can, continue. Divide by 3, can I? If you can, continue. Then now ask yourself, can you divide by 2?
No.
So now you are left. Can you divide by 2?
No.
If you divide by 2 above, below, cannot. Can you divide by 3? No more. So no more already, then the answer will be top times top, 4. Below, 2m minus 1. Are you clear? Are you clear now? So similarly, part B. Can you spot the similarity? This 8x minus 20. Why? Here, right?
Yeah.
Can you spot 6x minus 15 is? So now, we need to focus on the factorization here first, whether we get the factorization correct or not. Over here you get 2 minus 5, okay. Oh wait, hold on. You missed the x here. You see, you write until you miss out the x. You cancel this 4, right? So what is left? So you take out the 4. What is left? You look, what's left?
X.
Some more? X is left?
2 and the X.
2x. Then where is your x here? This is simple stuff. And you make this mistake. It's just like last time. 2 plus 3 is 6. What is 2 plus 3?
5.
Okay. Same thing. Clearly what is left?
2 and the X.
Then what is this? Stop touching your hair, can you? Can you put your hand down? Just put it down like this, comfortably. Okay? So how come you miss your x? If you miss your x here, then you miss the 3 here. How are we going to continue? We cannot continue. Simple stuff. Are we talking about very difficult stuff now? No, right? So can you get rid of all this kind of nonsense mistake or not? Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now 2x. So take out 4, 2x minus 5, 5. Actually, it's very simple. Just have to read this one carefully. Next, take out the 3. So you can also do it this way. So 2x. Okay, so this one is correct. So now can you make use of these two answers and solve the below, part B? Like I say, use the cancellation method, but you need to make use of answers from here first. Let me go and take my phone out. Are you done? Hello, don't waste my time. Are you done? Do you think you are done with all the cancellation, all the possible cancellations? Okay, good. So let's do it together. So your this 6x minus 15y, right? You can change to this one, right? So I change it. So basically these two questions, they are linked now. They are linked. So this one will be changed to okay, then this one change to that. Okay, so what you see here?
2x.
So you can do this, right? Right? So because of technology, we use an eraser, we just erase it. Right? Anything else? Huh? You never ask yourself, like let's say you have the 4 here, you have the 3 here, the 7, the 12. You never ask yourself whether you can simplify. Hello? Which and which? Because you need to simplify until it's simplest. So any opportunity. Yes or no? Okay, so start with 7 and 3 first. Any opportunity? No. Okay, good. So 7 and 3, no. What about 7 and 12? No. Okay, good. We do it step by step. So 7, no more already. Then what about 4, 3? Okay, 4, 3, no. What about 4, 12?
I think the 12 is the y square.
12 y squared, yes. So what about the 4 and the 12? So first thing first, do you think 4 and 12 you can simplify?
Yeah, 4 and 12 can simplify.
Yeah, then why not?
Unit not the same.
Which unit is not the same?
The y square. The 12y square is together.
Okay, 12y squared, right? How do you split 12y squared? Let's say if I ask you to split 12y squared, right? Go ahead. Give me the answer. How do you split? Quick one. Don't waste my time.
4.
4 and then?
3.
And then?
Y.
And then?
Y.
Okay, good. So can you see 4 times 3 times y times y? So in a way, right, in fact, your this 12y squared, you can see it as 4 times 3y and y. So you have a 4 here, right? Do you have a 4 here?
Yeah.
So can you cancel?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why you can cancel. Okay, you cancel the 4. That's it. So this is 1, right? So it's 7, 3 times 3, 9. Y squared. That's it. Okay? So in a way, right? So just now you say the 12y squared is together. Actually, you are not correct. In fact, right? Let's say if I give you this, just now the question previously. Okay, let's say I give you this. If I give you this question, actually, you are not. Okay, so what is happening in your brain is supposed to be this. Split the 3 into 3 times 1, right? You know why I need to split into 3 times 1? Because if I don't split, I cannot see. Once I split it, I can see already. 8. How do you split 8?
4 times 2.
How do you split 6?
2 times 3.
Very good. So with, okay, let me just bring this down also. So actually, right, next time if they give you a number, so you need to split them. So once you split them, then you start to see what? You will start to see if you can cancel, right? So with technology, you can actually delete all the. What is left here? If nothing, here.
1.
Correct. So that's why you end up with 4 over 2m minus 1. So similarly, just now the question, if you are given this, let's say you are given this next time. Do you know what you should do? Split all these numbers. So how do you split 4?
2 times 1.
How do you split 50?
25 divided by 2
Divide or times?
times 2
Huh?
times
How do you split 25? 25 times 1. How do you split 8?
2 times 4.
Can you start to see you have similar terms?
Yeah.
Then what you can do? 2, 2, delete. 2, 2, delete. 25, 25, delete. So what you end up with at last? So 1 times 1 on top. 1m times 4, 4m left. Is it simple? Is it simple? I mean, is this way of cancellation simple to understand?
Yeah.
So do you think you can solve this type of question next time? How do you solve this type of question? You have to do what before you simplify? Oh, that means this question is called cancellation method, right?
Yeah.
But before you do cancellation, what you need to do first?
No.
Here, lor. What you have done here?
No factorize.
Correct. Correct. So that means next time if you ever get this kind of question, what are you looking at? If next time you're getting this kind of question, right? Your first step should be, what is your first step?
Factorize.
Factorize where possible. Do you need to factorize the 7? No need. But what need to be, well, okay, what else need to be factorized? The 8x minus 20y, the 6x minus 15y. So that means you factorize what can be factorized. Then what's the second step? Cancellation. Simple? Okay? Good. Next. Next. So for this one, okay, so what you need to do, you need to follow this formula, a square minus b square. So in fact, you are supposed to memorize this. Remember the 3 formulas I asked you to memorize?
Yeah.
Have you memorized already? If you don't memorize them, you cannot do questions later on. So have you memorized them already? Can you go to a blank page? Blank page already not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Write down a square minus b square. What is the answer? Done? Turn it around. Let me see. Can you put this one aside and then this one on its own? Correct. So this is one of the formula. Okay, you're supposed to memorize. Okay, so later if I ask you to show me, you just turn the table. Cannot. Can you put your stuff properly? Okay, good. So let's go back to that question. So if so next time I'm not going to give you this formula already. Or should I give you the question, then you have to know what to do. So can you see that your question here is wrong? Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? Is this 9 square or without the square?
Without the square.
So without the square, how can you take 9? So it must be a square minus b square, right? Can you see? Right? So now you have the x square, right?
Yeah.
But do you have 9 square?
No.
Then if you have no 9 square, can you take plus 9 and minus 9?
No.
Cannot. So now the question is x square minus 9. Can you make 9 into something square? So 9 is what square? If I ask you, 9 is what square? What means question mark? How do you figure out the what? What's the opposite of square? What's the opposite of square?
Cube.
Huh? This is square. This is cube. You are telling me these two, they are opposite? What's the opposite of square? Square root. Square root. What is the opposite of something cube? What's the opposite of something cube?
The cube root.
Cube root. Correct. So in a way, right, if you want to find out what's question mark square is 9, right? You just need to square root the 9, then you can find out. Yeah, then you test yourself. 3 times 3, is it 9? If it's 9, that means 3 is correct.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that means your this 9, you can put it as what? 3 what?
3 square.
Correct. So once you get it into x square and then minus something square, 3 square in this case, then this format looks exactly like this format already, right? Which is the formula. So therefore, what's the answer for this?
X
Mm-hmm.
plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
X minus 3.
You need to say there is a bracket. So x plus 3 bracket and then bracket x minus 3 bracket. Understand? So that means your this answer is wrong for this question. So subsequently, x square minus 5 square, oh, in this case they give it to you, so easy. In this case they also give it to you, easy. Then in this case they also give it to you, easy. Then what about the last one? Oh, they also give it to you, easy. Okay? Can or not? What if they don't give it to you? Let me give you another example. How do you do this question then? Try it out. So how do you do this question? Explain your thought. Quick, explain your thought.
You'll find
Mm-hmm.
the 25.
Mm-hmm. 25 what?
You want to change the 25 to a square.
Yeah, so in fact, so a square. So you need to see if 25 is a what square. So it's 5 square. So once you get this format, so just remember the formula, right? So now can you see how you can make use of this formula to factorize already? Then once you have this, then you get this. Simple? Next. How do you do this question then?
You change the
Mm-hmm.
1
Two.
to a 1 square.
Okay. Then after that, use the formula, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So your factorization should give you this. Simple? Okay? So very simple. Then what about this? How do you do this question? I think you know that 1 is 1 square, right?
Yeah.
So how do you do this question? It must be a square.
You
Mm.
divide the
Mm-hmm.
4.
So what you end up with?
A. Like 1a square.
You divide by no, I don't understand. You divide by 4, right?
Yeah.
Can you just divide by 4 like this? That means when you divide by 4, basically you have $4, you divide by 4. So basically you want to reduce it by 4 times. What's the meaning of that? Can you reduce your money without any reason?
No.
Then yeah, so if you cannot reduce your money without reason, then can you reduce the question without any reason?
No.
Then you have answered yourself. So are you supposed to divide by 4?
No.
Yeah, then you shouldn't divide by 4. Yeah, simple as that. Whenever you do something, ask yourself, can you do it? If you cannot, then stop. Now, so 4 is what square? Just now, you try to change the second one, right? Then now you need to think how you can change the first one. So 4 is what square? Quick. Okay, good. So 4 is 2 square. Okay? So therefore your 4 here, right? You can change it to 2 square. Okay? And then behind, continue to write. Okay? So can you see that these two 2 square is a square, right? They are together, right? So if they are together, what you can do is you can do this. Put the 2 outside, bracket the 2a. Okay? Can? Then after that, you can use the formula here. So it's equal to 2a minus 1. Or 2a plus 1 first. 2a minus 1. Are you clear? So once again, so if you have 2 square a square is equal to, so basically focus on here first. So what if I give you 3 square a square? What do you get? What do you get for this? What do you get for this? This one. 3 square a square, what do you get? They both have square. So you get 3a bracket square outside. Okay? Cannot. You have to memorize. One more time. What do you get? This is 3 and 3, so 3 I put outside. What is inside a bracket? 5 only? Okay. What if this? What do you get? Correct. So you have to memorize this. When I ask you to memorize, what are you waiting for? You mean you can memorize without copying it down? You want to copy here? You want to copy in your notebook? Did you bring your notebook? Then grab a drink. Quick. Done? Make sure you copy correctly. Done or not? Okay? Okay, so not only you need to know how to go from left to right. So if I give you the right hand side, that means I cover here. I cover here and I give you that. You need to know the answer on the left. Are you clear? Are you clear now? Okay, so both ways. Okay, now let's come back to this second part of the, not second part yet, but this. Okay, what is this? So before doing this, we were talking about what? We were talking about factorization. Okay, so this and this, okay, they are factorization, and this one is also factorization, but this factorization is how many terms? 1, 2, and 3. So this is 3-term quadratic factorization. Let me just quickly put this down first. So this is called 3 terms quadratic expression. Okay, the key is 3-term and quadratic. You might not need to know how to spell it, but you need to know that this one is called 3-term quadratic expression. So if you need to do factorization for this 3-term quadratic expression, right, there is a technique. The technique is this over here. Okay, so what's the technique? So next time, right, if I ask you how do you do 3-term quadratic expression, then you need to think of this technique. How do you get x squared?
X times X.
X times x. How do you get plus 4?
Times 2.
Huh? How do you get 4?
Plus 2.
Plus 2
Plus 2.
times plus 2, right?
Yeah.
Is this the only possible answer to get plus 4?
4.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Plus 4 times.
plus 1.
Is that all?
Plus 1.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Plus 4, right? Anything else?
No.
Huh? Who say? Minus 2 times minus 2 leh? Anything else? Minus 1 times.
Minus.
4. So that means what I'm trying to sell, what I am trying to tell you here is how do you split the 4? You can split to negative 1, negative 4. So meaning I have already put all possible answers here already. How I can get how I get plus 4. And then now, what's the next step? The next step is you have to pick one and see if you get back this one. So let's start with this one first. We pick this one first. Okay? So you pick the first one. We open the bracket, right? So x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. We end up with x squared plus 4x plus 4. Can we get back the original?
No.
Why not?
Plus.
You need to be, your answer need to be full answer, not just plus. Plus.
The question is x squared minus 4x plus 4.
And then you pick the first combination you get.
You get x squared plus 4x.
So it's not the same. Then how? If it's not the same, cannot. Then try the next one. Are you clear? The next one is what? The next one is this. So instead of this, plus 2 plus 2. So it should be plus 4, right? Next is plus 1. Can you see here? So open up x squared plus 4x plus 1x plus 4. So x squared plus 5x plus 4. Is it the same?
No.
Why not?
The one is plus 5x instead of 4x. Instead of negative 4x.
Okay, good. So cannot. So eliminate. So x plus 1, x plus 4, is the same thing. X plus 4, x plus 1 is the same thing. So x plus 4, x plus 1 cannot. So this one also cannot. So I have tested 1, 2, 3. So now I am testing the fourth one. Do you get back the original?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. They are the same. So yes. So this is the answer. So I don't have to. So this is the answer, lor. After several attempts. So therefore x squared minus 4x is plus 4 is equal to this. So if I need to write it again, are you clear? So similarly, for the first question, actually you make a mistake already. Why? How do you get 2? How do you get 2? 1 times 2, right? Right? At least you should write 1 times 2, right? Right? And then next, minus 3. Okay, so you split to minus 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
Then any other possible answers? 1 times minus 3 also can, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? 没有了. So can you do this question now? Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this. So let me just write it here again. So one possible answer is what? Minus 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
The other one is 1 and minus 3, right?
Yeah.
Then what else? Minus 3 and 1, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
And then what else? 3 and minus 1, right? So in a way, right, how do you, what I'm trying to say is like, if you don't follow a pattern, right, you will make mistake. So what I want to show you is this. Listen. So how to make sure you don't miss out the combination? Start with 1. Below has to be minus 3, right? Then change the 1 to minus 1. So below has to be 3, right? Then 1 and minus 1 done already. Start with 3. Minus 1, right? So plus 3 you test already. Test. Minus 3. Below is 1, right? These are the 4 combinations. Try out. See which one can fit. This one has to be 1 and 2 already. Okay? So this one is plus. So test the first combination until you get the answer. Unless you have a smarter way. Maybe I should let you know the smarter way later on, but not now. So next time if you are good, right, you don't need to keep writing the arrow already, because the more arrows you write, the more time you waste. So if you are good, right, actually no need to write the arrow. But if you are not good, of course you need. Hold on, I'm confused. Which one is your first arrow? The first arrow is 1x times 2x leh. Times leh. Can you write down 1x times 2x? To see for yourself what you are supposed to get? If you cannot digest so much. If you cannot digest, you have to do it step by step. That's the first arrow. Yeah, if you cannot digest and you know that you are going to run out of space and then you still You still write so big. You are very confident about your brain. Huh? You are very confident about your mental calculation. Later you make a mistake, then you know. Can you get back original or not?
No.
Cannot then. By the way, I give you 4 sets. You only write 2 sets out. I give you 4 sets. Quickly. -1. These two combine -1. These two combine. Minus 1 or minus 1x? Minus 1 or minus 1x?
X.
Okay. Can you get back the original? Quick! Don't waste my time! Okay, good. Stop. Stop. So what have you realized? Tell me what have you realized? Don't waste my time. What have you realized, or you have not realized anything? Just tell me.
Cannot get back the original.
I mean, you have make 2 attempts
Yeah.
and you don't get the original. So, what do you think? What about the third one? What about the fourth one? So, what I'm trying to say is, don't you realize it's very slow? Hello?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of a better way? Do you think there is a better way? Hello?
I don't know.
You don't know. But do you think there is a better way?
Yeah.
Okay, so there must be a better way, right? Otherwise, it's so stupid, right? Okay, good. Now, there is a better way. You have to do this. Write down the possible combination. Now comes the so-called it's not a very shortcut, but it's considered a shortcut. Listen, but the first step is always write down the combination. Can you see I have written down the combination?
Yeah.
The second step is you must get minus 5x. Okay? Because this 2 is already given by this. Right? This minus 3 is given by this 4 combination. So the only thing you need to get is how do you get minus 5x? That is your main concern. Okay? Now the shortcut comes. You do this. Cross multiply. 1x times minus 3 you get
Negative 3x.
2x times plus 1.
2x.
What do you get?
Negative 1.
So is negative 1,
No.
so cannot. So that means no need to see this one. Second one, cross multiply. 1x times 3.
3x.
2x times minus 1.
Negative 2x.
What do you get?
1x.
Do you get minus 5x?
No.
1x times minus 1.
Negative
2x times plus 3.
6x.
What do you get?
5x.
Is it minus 5x?
No.
1x times 1.
X.
2x times minus 3.
Minus 6.
Do you get? What do you get?
Minus 5.
Do you get minus 5x?
Yeah.
Very good. So this is the one. So that means 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 is equal to x minus 3 to x plus 1. Are you clear?
Yeah.
This is the shortcut. Okay? Can? Good. So the second question is this. Okay? So how do you get x squared? X times x, right? Then for plus 9, how do you get plus 9?
3.
3 and No, don't look at this. I asked you just do it normally. How do you get 9? 3, 3. Anything else?
1.
1 and 9. Anything else?
Negative.
Yeah. Actually 9 and 1 also. Anything else? Negative
Negative 3.
and negative 3. Anything else? Yeah, put negative here lah. Are you clear? So now, test. Now you need to get plus 6, right? First one, x times 3, 3x. Second one, x times 3, 3x. Do you get 6x? Do you get 6x?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So that means the first one is already the answer. So the rest don't need to test already. So are you clear? Okay, so that concludes our first half.